This right here is the Amazon badge of death, also known as the frequently returned item badge. Now, I call it the badge of death due to the recent changes Amazon has made in terms of its placement and how it can absolutely crush your conversion rate. In this video, I'm going to go over exactly how Amazon has changed its placement to make it even worse for your conversion rate, while also giving you real-time results of one of my clients who have seen a horrible drop in conversion rate due to this badge. Okay, so what are the changes? So this badge, the frequently returned item badge, is now even more prominent on your Amazon listing, as they want to make it so that customers know that this item is getting returned a lot, which is horrible for your conversion rate on a listing. Now, before, this badge used to be all the way down at the bottom, even after your bullet points, and it was showcased somewhere below here, just below your A+ content and your design. Now they have put it right below your review count and star rating, which is horrible because people who, when they buy products, this is the main place looking at, the title, images, reviews, and now this badge is right there next to the price. So it's an absolute crusher. In terms of mobile, it's the same thing. You have the product image, but instead you have it right below the product image that shows frequently returned due to style, poor sizing, dysfunction, whatever the reason it might be. And this is the absolute game changer in terms of your conversion rate, because if I'm buying on Amazon and I see this badge is right below it, it'll 50-50 chance of me buying the item versus me not buying the item. So Amazon has made it so super detrimental if you're a brand selling on Amazon, and they're pretty much like giving you immense downside if your products are being returned at a higher rate compared to your market average. So to further get an understanding of this, we have to understand exactly what is considered a high return rate for your Amazon product listing. Now, this is an article from Isaac Gross, actually, who showed exactly where you can find these analytics. So you would want to head over to the voice of the customer in your Amazon brand analytics. And pretty much it showcases exactly which listings of yours have this badge or are at risk of getting the badge. And then at the bottom here, it also showcased, you can't really see it, but it showcased the return rate based off of why it's getting returned at a high rate, whether it's seen an increase or a decrease. And then it also gives you a number as to what you want to reduce percentage-wise in order to get rid of this badge. Now, you also must consider that this badge is based off of your category. So for example, if I sell clothing or an electronic product, that category average for returns is going to be much higher compared to selling a supplement or a household product. So it's going to be different averages and metrics. So they're going to hold you on a basis compared to what your market and your competitors average on return rates. And you really want to see exactly where you fall in this category so you can get an understanding if I have to drop my return rate by 3%, 4%, 5%, and exactly what triggers us to get this badge. Just to give you sort of an example, one of my clients sells in the electronic category, and their return rate since they got this badge is at around 11%. So about 11% of their returns were coming in, and that's above what it was prior, which was about 7%. So that's a general metric. So we know we have to get this return rate down below the market average so we do not have this badge on our listing anymore. Now, in terms of the results of having this badge on your listing, it's an absolute crusher for your conversion rate. So this is real-time stats of actual results of someone who has the badge on their listing before and after. So before the badge, they had about an 18% average ACoS at a 5.56 ROAS, which is actually amazing. This product was killing it, still kills it, but it was doing really, really good. Since they got the badge, their ACoS has jumped from 18% to 25%, and the return on ad spend has dropped to like 4, from 5.56. This is absolute crusher because people now go onto their listing and the product is still good, but it's getting returned for whatever reasons, and people are clicking off it, or they're going onto the competitors' listings, so on and so forth. So this can absolutely crush your advertising, your PPC budget, because your conversion rate is much lower. You're spending more to get those clicks. But the issue is your conversion rate is always going to drop if you keep on having this badge. So I'm going to go over exactly how we can get rid of this badge if we have it on our listing. So obviously the quickest way for you to get rid of this badge on your listing is to address the issues that customers are having with your product. That's the only way you're going to reduce return rates in the short term and in the long term, because you don't want this badge coming in anytime later by doing some black hat methods. So for example, if this is my listing and I see that this is getting returned at a high amount, I'm gonna just pull up a tool like Helium 10, for example, and I'm gonna go to Review Insight, and I'm gonna pull up all the reviews that people are leaving for this product. So then I can get a general idea of what's going on wrong here, what's people like, what's the reason why people are leaving such bad reviews. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get all the reviews here, if it just loads for a second, and then I'm gonna hit export table, and then it's gonna give me all the reviews right here. Now I'm gonna take this to ChatGPT, and I'm gonna make it analyze what are the main reasons why this product is getting returned. So if I go into ChatGPT, pretty much I'm gonna just go here, I'm gonna get these reviews, I'm gonna drop it in here, and I'm gonna say something like, these are my reviews for my product. Can you analyze all the negative reviews and reasonings as to why it's getting returned. And then it's giving me a bunch of reasons. Pretty much it gives you all the reasoning here. These are reviews people have given to the actual product. And then it's going to break it all down for me. So here are the reasons why people are leaving reviews based off of the most important to least important. So it said the first issue, which had 16 mentions, was this product had a handle issue. The customers mentioned problem with the wide handle design, such as discomfort or structural issues. Now, if this is my main issue, I know maybe I have to go back into my manufacturing and see if I can fix this issue with the wide handle design. People don't like the design. That's the issue. Also, maybe can I show this more prominently in my actual listing? If people are finding an issue with it, can I showcase that it's a wide handle so they know before they buy this product that this is what it's for, so that they don't leave it reviews? Then it says more things like the return refund process. Okay, we can't really do anything with that. Zipper problem. Complaints around zipper quality or durability appeared frequently. So can I fix the zipper? If I know a zipper is the issue, can I go back and manufacture a better zipper? These are all things. So you want to sort of by the most important. So this is 10, 10, 9, 8, 7. But it pretty much gives you a bunch of reasons as to why your product is going to be returned, obviously. And then once you fix these issues, maybe, let's say for example, you're selling a clothing item and it's saying wrong size. Then you know something might be wrong with your size chart. So you want to go back into here and add a new size chart, or maybe showcase someone putting the product on, or all sorts of things to make it easier for the customer to buy your product properly without leaving a negative review and returning it. Just to give you another example, this is for a headphone. So this headphone, it gave a bunch of issues why people are returning it. Number one thing was fit issue. People say it didn't fit right, felt bulky, hard to get a snug. That's the main issue, 10 mentions. So can I fix the design? Can I showcase properly in the images how to actually, people put this product in their ear? That might be a thing. Maybe you don't have a proper video showcasing how to put the product on, especially if it's quite unique. Another thing they said, poor sound quality, 6 mentions. So this is actually 10 mentions because the other issue is low volume, which is 4, and then poor sound quality, obviously the same thing. So 10 of the reviews said poor quality. So that's an issue. If there's poor sound quality, low volume, can I go back to my manufacturer and make the volume better? Obviously, because customers like your product, but the volume is too low. Also, can I showcase in my actual images, video, everything, the sound quality, like how much hertz is it, how strong is it volume-wise, so that a customer gets a general idea of how strong the product is before they buy it. So this is just like general process of what you want to do if you have this badge or you have a high return rate itself. Analyze your customer reviews using AI, ChatGPT, or whatever. Figure out what are the main concerns and then see if I can address these concerns in my listing or my actual product itself. And then down the line, this is what's really going to help you not get this badge and reduce your return rate. So yeah, Amazon has made this badge a total pain in the butt. If you get this on your listing, you want to make sure you can do everything to get rid of it right away, because it can absolutely crush your conversion rate. If you're going to Amazon and you see an item is frequently returned, you're probably not going to buy it and you're going to go with competitors. So make sure you address all these issues, understand what your market average is so you can bring it down, and first of all, make your product better or make your listing better. So if you're interested, let me know. Also, we help brands of all sorts on Amazon sell, scale, everything. So down below, if you want a free audit, let me know. Put your email in, put your ASIN in, and we'll get that to you. Also, subscribe to my channel. I post a lot of content weekly on Amazon to help sellers, to help providers just grow their businesses and help them scale efficiently. Take care. Thank you for watching.